Hey guys, I'm going to talk to you about reframing your thoughts today. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and hit that bell icon to be notified when I release a new video. So reframing, it's a psychological technique that changes the way you look at a situation. You identify your negative habits and your behaviors and your outcomes, and you look at how you respond to them. And then you reframe your thoughts and you look at them through a different frame or a different lens, and you adopt a different perspective than what you had in the past, and you change what that something means to you. So instead of viewing like your failures as statements of who you are, you view them as opportunities of a positive change. So for example, I've failed many times in my life trying to create a business, trying to make money online. I've been doing it for 10 years, since I was 16, and it's all I've wanted to do. I've not wanted to work for somebody else and work for minimum wage. I've always wanted to make money online, but I've failed over and over and over again. And I've always looked at my past failures of my failed businesses as failures, and I've always looked at them as a bad thing. But now I look at every one of my failures as a way for my audience to resonate with me, and for me to get closer with my audience, for them to believe me and trust me. Because when I tell them my story and all the times that I've failed, they can watch that and listen to me and say, I'm in the same position as him, and if he was down here with me where I am now and he's now up here, that means I can do that. And so it's a really good way for me to resonate with my audience, get closer to my audience. So I look at that as a positive thing now. I look at all my failures as a positive thing. It's also given me the ability to know what not to do. And this is the one thing that people with a growth mindset and successful people, they always do. They always recognize a failure as an event, and nothing more than an event. It's just something that's happened in their life, and it doesn't control them. They don't let it affect them, and it does not quantify who they are as a human being. It's like a great salesman will embrace every no that they get, because they know each time they get a no, they're that much closer to getting a yes. So whenever you encounter a situation which delivers a negative outcome or feeling, just reframe it. Look at it in a different way. Look at it through a different lens. Don't think about all the negatives all the time. Ask yourself, what have you learned, or what will you learn from this experience? What are the positives that are going to come out of this? Okay, so look at your situations, look at your failures, look at your past outcomes, look at what you think is bad, and try and find the positives that come from them. Reframe your mind, and don't look at them as as negatives and who you are today. Look at them as positives, as things that have shaped you where you are now. I welcome all the bad things that happen in my life. I wouldn't go back in time and change any of that, because I know that every bad thing that has happened has shaped me, and if they never happened, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So as much as I hate them and don't like them, as much as we all hate failing and bad things, they've got to happen. If we don't have failures, and if we all just succeed all the time, we'll never be happy. Because if you're happy all the time, then you're just normal. So you need that negativity, you need that failure to know when you're going to be happy. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. change your mind, reframe your mind, and I'll see you in the next video.